This is section 2.1, number 10. You plan to deposit your savings of $1,900 in an account that compounds interest annually. We want to write a formula for the amount, A, in your savings account after 2 years in terms of the interest rate, R. Okay, so we're going to use the formula A is equal to P times 1 plus R to the N, where P is the principal or the initial deposit, R is the interest rate, and N is the number of years. So in this case, A equals 1,900 times 1 plus R and then squared because it's after 2 years. In part B, it says complete the table showing your account balance after 2 years for various interest rates, round to 2 places. Okay, so we're going to take these rates and substitute them individually into this formula. Okay, so the first one will say when R is 0.02, A is 1,900 times 1 plus 0.02 squared, or 1976.76. Okay, and so this will go in the first blank, and then we'll do that again and again until we filled in this table. Okay, lastly, part C, it says to the nearest hundredth of a percent, what interest rate will you require if you want your $1,900 to grow to $2,500 in 2 years? Okay, so we have our formula, and we're going to replace A with 2,500, the later amount. Okay, so our equation is 2,500 equals 1,900 times the quantity 1 plus R squared. We can solve this using the extraction of roots method, and to do that, I first need to isolate this power, so I'm going to divide both sides by 1,900. So I get 25/19 is equal to 1 plus R squared. Okay, next I'm going to take the square root of both sides, kind of ignoring the negative root because we're talking about an interest rate, which should be positive. And so it's going to be positive square root of 25/19 is equal to 1 plus R. Okay, and lastly, subtract 1 from each side, and we get the square root of 25/19 minus 1 is equal to R. Now I go to the calculator. I'm going to enter this expression, and you multiply by 100 to convert to a percentage, so about 14.71%. Okay, but I'll give you another option in case you don't want to solve it algebraically. So in Y1 or on your calculator, enter the formula that we found, and then in Y2, enter the future balance of 2,500 and try to graph. So we'll try zoom 6 for the standard viewing window, and then zoom 0 for zoom fit, and find the intersection. We're looking for a positive x value, and so we're looking at the intersection on the right-hand side of the y-axis. So second trace, number 5 for intersect, and hit enter 3 times, and there it is, about 0.1471.